Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Studio Gallery. That's some Maiden Black paint and a 10 by 20 inch canvas. I'm thinking about doing a swipe, but I want a layer of black paint on the canvas to begin with. And I may not have put enough on there, so I'll put a little more. And hopefully there'll be enough left to come over to the other side. I've got drips. I like to scrape the spatula off on the edge of the canvas and utilize all the paint. There's more paint than I imagined there. Again, it's the Maiden Black, it just goes forever. And it's mixed with just Floetrol and GAC 800. And sometimes a little water. You can actually use it for a cell activator. But if you have Australian Floetrol, you probably won't do that. Alright, as much as I'd like to get the rest of the paint off of that spatula, I'm going to throw it in the bucket, or wipe it off and throw it in the bucket. Now I had a small bottle of, I've got some mother of pearl. Come on, out you come. So the swipe that I just did, I did all in one direction down, and I kind of wished at the time that I had made it more uneven across the top. That is Decor Americana 24 karat gold. This is some saffron. I did threaten at least once that if I made a nice enough painting before a painting that I would just tip it. It could still happen. So this is Purley Pigments, which is a new product at Colourarte. I'm a Colourarte affiliate. This is Dancing Fuchsia. In a bottle I wish I'd not used because it's stiff. Then I'm going to use a little bit of Carnation, which is a Prizm pour. I will list the colors underneath the video. I should just leave this one. I really like it. But I can still swipe. Now I have some Periwinkle, Vivid Intense Periwinkle. Another color I love. There aren't very many of them that I don't. A couple that aren't my favorites. But the rest, yum. Alright, so here comes some Egyptian blue, and I'm wondering if maybe some Periwinkle coming after. Or maybe instead of Parrot Wing, I'll do some Snapdragon, which I really love how bright and vibrant this purple is. I'm pulling the top right off of that. I am not messing around. I am being called to, weirdly enough, yellow. But I think what's going to happen instead of actual yellow, which my yellowest yellow is actually Tuscan Sun, I think I'm going to use the Sour Lemon that used to have Orange Crush in it, and now it's mixed with Purely Pigment Holly Berry. Now I have just realized the one color I really wanted in there, or the few colors that I really wanted in there, aren't in there yet, and that's the Sparkling Aqua, part of me just wants to tip that so bad. And I have a Purely Pigments Sour Apple with a vivid aqua, vibrant aqua that I made up when I was making some, when I wanted some grass colors. This is time for the Royal Sapphire. Which has got to be one of my all-time favorite colors from the start to the finish. I think I want to add some Orange Crush. Pretty sure, actually. Yeah. Now, give it a little bit of a tip. Now I'm going to put some more gold around the top, because I loved how that looked the last time I did it. It dendrited into little tiny minuscule leopard cells. And who knows what's going to happen with this. I may tip it. I've got Amsterdam Black, Cell Activator, mixed with Australian Floetrol, and I had a card just handy right here. Well, we can use an old card. Why not? Good dose of the Cell Activator. Get all the bottles out of my way that I can. I kind of felt like it was important this time to waggle a little. Maybe I need less Cell Activator than I used. I want a scrape dish is what I want. Any little dish will do. And I'll wipe that off too. I think I'm going to wind up tipping this. I'm loving the cells. Wow. I kind of want to use a smaller card, but I'm not sure that it's worth the risk. I have one that's much less flexible. Yeah, I'll use a smaller card on this end piece at least. The width really does matter. It's funny how the turntable's good until such time as it decides to not be good, and then it's that not good. And it wasn't turning for like a dog's age. This looks like a very brightly colored wave to me with gold surf right at the moment. And since I've got paint in my dish that I like, as long as I can scrape it up, come on, scrape up. I've got other paint in my dish too, so it makes it hard, it catches. The dishes are like years and years old. I shouldn't wipe it off in the same spot if I want to get the paint back. I am almost done with at least this portion. I might still contemplate adding a few spirals. And I'm going to grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and use any and all of my spare paint, because there's no reason not to, I don't think. And I can probably even use the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula to get the rest out of my dish. And one more, maybe two. I kind of want to go to the end. Then I can split the difference. Huh, not sure I like that. But I can fix it, I think. One more and I'm gonna have to decide what comes next. One of these times I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and use white. Use the rest of the paint right off my card to fill in, because it could still even sell. Alright, those are going in the bucket. I'm going to tip this first and then I'm going to... Oh, and the dendrites are coming. I love the little black areas, the resist. But I want to tip. Yeah, I'm happy with tipping. I'll come back at the very last and see what I can do for spirals. And in this case, tendrils. I used to put dots in these too. The dull end of the skewer is catching on my canvas, which is unusual, but it's probably because it's fresh. I don't like that one spiral. I'm going to blow it out. Which is cool because there's some cell activator there. See if I can make a lighter touch help. I like to take the residual paint that's on my skewer from doing a spiral and find a place where it'll make a contrasting mark. If I can. I also don't mind it coloring the gold. I kind of like that double flame shape. That's interesting. I haven't done that before. It's lacier. It creates an more interesting negative space aspect. I need to steal some paint though. There. Kind of want to drag a few things down. Not sure it's a good idea or not yet. But I do like to experiment. And I love to borrow paint. Steel paint I usually refer to that as. Alright, I think I'm as done as I need to be for right now. I say that, but you can't trust me. Alright, I will shimmer this at you. And I'm not sure what that signifies, what it looks like, but it's kind of cool, so I'm not going to complain. And there are colors buried in there, so blowing into the colors makes more colors appear. Which is something I don't do often enough, but I'm not going to do more now. I'll have to black my edges later. Those cells are fabulous. What a fun piece. The colors are awesome. I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Know that I have 33 playlists with 100 videos on them each, and you can ask me for a number if you want. They started in 2018, I believe. I want to say thank you to all my members for keeping my channel alive. Thank you, I love you. And those of you who donate through PayPal or Patreon, just know that you're keeping my channel here, and I really appreciate that. When you like and share my videos, you help me out, but watching longer is the one major, most important thing the algorithm responds to, so if you can watch longer, that'd be awesome. Underneath the video in the description, you will find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. You'll find everything on my link tree, and my Colourarte website affiliation is there with a 20% off Colourarte coupon code, and a 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code is right nearby, and that's someplace that you can pick up Australian Floetrol and Boom Gel and Pebeo paints. And I see that, and I want to spiral it. I don't know if it was a good idea or not, but you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Everything that I make you can have reproduced at Spring or The Gallerist or Society 6 or on pixels.com, Farnet America. My community board will show you tomorrow's video at 2 p.m. Most nights I post. I try. Questions are welcome and encouraged. Thank you for your kind words and your comments. I really appreciate them. I do sell my artwork and I need to. And I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And I love you guys. I hope I can inspire you always, because you inspire me always. Bye for now. Priscilla out.